Is it time to buy or sell Tonix Pharmaceuticals stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Tonix Pharmaceuticals. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 18th of March, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 17th of March, 2025, our system has ranked Tonix Pharmaceuticals as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 4.55. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 26.11% since we first designated Tonix Pharmaceuticals as a buy candidate 2 days ago. This results in an average return of 13.05% per day since it was listed as a buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned at the upper part of a very wide and declining trend in the short term. This situation often presents an excellent selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $25.84 would initially suggest a slower decline, potentially serving as the first indicator of a trend reversal. The present 3-month trend indicates a possible decrease of 57.11% over the next 3 months, with potential returns ranging from a complete loss of 100% to a decline of 46.01%. In terms of a longer perspective, our 12-month analysis points to an anticipated change of negative 11.73%. According to our estimates, the stock's performance could vary from a total loss of 100% to a gain of 761.92% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $0 and $176.95. Our latest daily update for Tonix Pharmaceuticals includes the headline: High volatility in Tonix Pharmaceuticals stock price on Tuesday, which ended trading at $20.53. The Tonix Pharmaceuticals stock price gained 26.11% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 18th of March, 2025, rising from $16.28 to $20.53. It has now gained for 4 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it continues this upward trend or takes a minor break in the coming days. On the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 39.91%, with a low of $15.51 and a high of $21.70. The price has risen in 8 out of the last 10 days and has increased by 163.21% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has also increased on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 2 million more shares traded than the previous day. In total, 3 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $52,270,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $264, and the lowest was $6.76. Currently, the price is 92.22%, or $243.47, below the 52-week high, and 97.86%, or $939.47, below the all-time high on the 29th of November, 2018, when the price reached $960. Tonix Pharmaceuticals Holding Corp., trading under the ticker symbol TNXP, has recently reported its fourth quarter and full-year financial results for 2024, revealing a robust cash position of $98,800,000. This financial stability positions the company well to operate beyond its key FDA PDUFA goal date of August 15, 2025, for its drug TNX-102SL, aimed at managing fibromyalgia. If approved, TNX-102SL would mark the first new treatment for fibromyalgia in over 15 years, potentially driving significant market interest and positively impacting TNXP's stock price in the short term. In addition, Tonix has achieved promising top-line results from its Phase 1 study of TNX-1500, a candidate addressing kidney transplant rejection and autoimmune diseases. Continued progress in clinical trials for these therapies could enhance investor confidence and contribute to long-term stock valuation. Moreover, Tonix is a recipient of a grant for TNX-801, a vaccine candidate against Mpox, amidst rising public health concerns about the disease. This diversification into infectious disease vaccines may further strengthen its portfolio and attract additional investments. Given these developments, Tonix's operational advancements and financial health suggest potential upward momentum for TNXP shares, both in the immediate future surrounding the FDA decision and in the long run as clinical programs advance. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 22nd of July, 2024, it was reported that Alliance Global Partners assigned TNXP a buy grade, accompanied by a hold action. On Thursday, the 11th of April, 2024, Noble Capital Markets designated TNXP with an outperform grade and a hold action. On the same day, Thursday, the 11th of April, 2024, Noble Capital also assigned TNXP an outperform grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 2nd of June, 2022, Noble Financial provided TNXP with a buy grade and a hold action. On Monday, the 23rd of May, 2022, Craig Hallam issued a hold grade for TNXP, along with a downgrade action. Analysts have assigned Tonix Pharmaceuticals stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Tonix Pharmaceuticals. Today, the chart reveals mostly positive signals. The stock of Tonix Pharmaceuticals presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a favorable outlook. However, there is a general sell signal stemming from the relationship between these averages, with the long-term average positioned above the short-term average. In the event of a downward correction, support is expected around the levels of $15.14 and $15.50. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Monday, March 3, 2025, and so far it has appreciated by 178.18%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, known as MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a strong technical signal. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal 12 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 199 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 11 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 3 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 29 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 11 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal 29 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 19 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Tonix Pharmaceuticals. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $19.49 and $16.28. With no support from accumulated volume below today's level, the risk is increased. A drop below the support at $16.28 could lead to a significant decline in the stock price. This stock is likely to experience considerable movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. The wide prediction interval from the Bollinger Band categorizes this stock as very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $6.19 between its highest and lowest points, representing a movement of 39.91%. During the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 16.55%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Tonix Pharmaceuticals, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, often referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or financial losses. Even well-established companies can encounter challenging periods, often due to external factors. However, consistently negative PE ratios may signal a lack of profitability and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 7th of April, 2025. Analysts currently estimate a consensus of negative $6.23. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Tonix Pharmaceuticals. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Tonix Pharmaceuticals is at $23.50. If you do not currently own any shares, you might consider waiting for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could be a point to think about for swing trading. On the downside, Tonix Pharmaceuticals encounters its first support level at $19.49. If this support level remains intact, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Tonix Pharmaceuticals from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 5th of February, 2025, Bell Margaret Smith conducted an insider sell of 1 share of common stock with a par value of $0.001. On the 5th of February, 2025, Treco James conducted an insider sell of 2 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.001. On the 10th of June, 2024, Olukodun Adeoye conducted an insider sell of 812 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.001. On the 5th of February, 2025, Bagger Richard H. conducted an insider sell of 2 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.001. On the 25th of February, 2025, Sanger Bradley conducted an insider buy of 25,792 shares of stock options. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be positive, with a ratio of 97.340. Overall, insiders purchased 64,426,461 shares and sold 9 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $19.85, representing a decrease of 3.32%. This stock experiences very high daily movements, which contributes to a significantly higher risk. The Relative Strength Index, or RSI, for the last 14 days stands at 84, further amplifying this risk. Moreover, there is a buy signal that emerged from a pivot bottom identified 11 days ago. Is Tonix Pharmaceuticals stock a good buy? Several short-term signals are positive. Despite the stock being in a declining trend, we conclude that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for the stock to perform well in the near future. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 19th of March, we expect Tonix Pharmaceuticals to open lower by $1.28, beginning trading at $19.25. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Do not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you accept responsibility for your own investment choices. Here is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading, and may you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.